Welcome to the month of March. Yes. And I want to say congratulations for making it to the third month of the year 2026. I just want you to know that it's time for you to march forward. The economy is not saying march forward. The health report is not saying march forward. Business report is not saying march forward. In fact, the atmosphere in your relationship or marriage right now is not even spelling march forward. The way your academics is doing, nothing about it feels like a march forward. But hey, this is me saying march forward regardless. Yes. If you want to start that dream, that idea, that vision, that business, start it anyhow. One of the things that you and I must outgrow is fear of failing. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to be rejected. Don't be afraid to not meet up to expectations of whoever it is. The next time that you start after that failure, you're not starting as a failure. You're starting from growth. You're starting from experience. Failure is also an investment. It helps you know what you should have known that you didn't know that you now know. It helps you apply your brakes better. It helps you discern, see, perceive better. So this month of March, I do not care if your brothers, your sister, your spouse, your team, your boss does not believe in that dream, just like Joseph's brother. March out with it. It doesn't matter if your phone is once, listen, I need to say this. I shouldn't have said it though, but I think I need to say it. Sometime last year, almost end of last year, I had to sell my phone, my very luxury phone. And that's a phone that rounds up in 6 digits and more. I had to sell it because I needed to pay school fees for 2 orphans that were in desperate need. And if it didn't happen, there'll be lots of problems. It was a bad time for them to drop out. That was actually one out of the many tough decisions I've had to make in life. In fact, the night I was packing that phone with the receipt and everything, that was in December 2025, actually. I wept. You know the way the Bible said that Jesus wept, actually wept. I sold that phone because I needed to split the money into $500,000, because these ladies were in professional courses that their school fees were so high. I just needed to help. And that was the phone that I needed for my content and a few other things. I didn't have any other option. When I sold it, I was left with the Android that you're watching this video from right now. It's a small phone. And weeks into January, the devil told me, you no longer be able to record, all those your business contents that look very beautiful and all, you can't do them anymore. I almost started listening to, and at the time that this happened, I also needed help, but I had to do it. And so, when I started hearing march forward, was sometime in the 3rd week of January, I started hearing march forward in my spirit. It wasn't about a month for me. It was about push forward, keep pushing, do it anyhow. So I tried a few videos with the Android, and it came out the way it came out, and I told myself, march forward, put it like that. And that's what I'm using now, but I'm still believing God to help me, to gift me a new phone. Why did I have to go this personal on my case? It's because I need you to know that even that Android phone is not an excuse. Shoot that content. You do not know how much the wind of God, by His mercies, can take your little efforts that is not even refined to your taste. You don't know where it gets it to. So once again, I'm saying, march forward with that your Android phone. Set it up. Go near your window if you don't have lights, and shoot that content. One thing about God is that the moment that we move, He follows through. He will not give you the whole picture, but if you take the first steps, He will lead the way all through. And if it's an idea, a relationship, march forward. You have stayed on this mountain for too long. If it's a marriage, march forward in character, march forward in knowledge, march forward in paying attention, march forward in listening, march forward in finding out why your partner is feeling the way he or she is feeling. March forward in the fruits of the Spirit. Humble yourself and let it work. If you're a boss, you're an employee, march forward. This month, get back to work, not feeling like you're disappointed that it should have been you in that promotional list, or march forward regardless. The scripture says promotion does not come from the east or from the west. It comes from the Lord. When you do it, it's even when you least expect it. You're expecting a bit. March, buy your test strip again this month and still test. March forward. Keep trying, it will work. Okay? If it's a business that you've not had sales for a long time, you say this week that started today, march forward again. Regardless, march forward. Don't look to the left, to the right. March forward. So if this video resonates to you, just write it in the comment section. I march forward. Let's do this. It's March, okay? And you have no idea Scripture says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what God is about to do in your health, in your business, in your finances, in your womb. Is about to do in your relationship, in your marriage, in your mind, in your spirit, in your heart. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what God is about to do in your ministry, what God is about to do in your finances, in your academics, with that Android phone. God is yet to prove himself on that your product. Okay? So march forward. Until I meet you again, don't forget that you and I are the generation of Jesus here in the earth. Bye.